The Vancouver Canucks make a sneaky signing by bringing in Kevin Laknkinen on a one-year deal. I'm going to break down how this is perfect for the Canucks and much more later on in this episode. But before we start, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone that is subscribed. To everyone that isn't, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to go down and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and you can keep up to date on everything to do with the Canucks. With that, let's hop straight into the first topic today, which is the Canucks sign Kevin Laknkinen. Now, we've seen reports coming around and it seems like a flurry of reports that Kevin Laknkinen was on the Canucks radar for quite some time, and we see the first two reports on it, which is Rick Dolly saying, update today, I believe the Canucks are interested on Laknkinen. We've seen Elliotte Friedman come in immediately after and say the Canucks will be signing him to a one-year deal under $1 million, and this is insurance, and he provides it. The biggest thing with Kevin Laknkinen, and before I really get into his stats, he's a goaltender that's going to come in and play the perfect second string role or the third string role. Once Thatcher Demko does return to this lineup, it is a little concerning to see the Canucks going out, picking up this goalie, because it really does seem like that means Demko will be out for quite a bit of time. But we do see the Canucks PR come out and say Manager Patrik Allvin announces that the Canucks have agreed to terms with Kevin Laknkinen on a one-year deal worth $875K. This is an awesome deal. This is a goaltender that a lot of teams were after to come in, be a veteran backup, being a veteran third string, and it seems like Laknkinen wanted to choose the Canucks, and bringing him in for under $1 million is just absolutely perfect. Now, looking at Laknkinen as a goalie, he provides exactly what the Canucks really do need. You look at Laknkinen, he's been in the NHL for 4 seasons now, 2 with the Chicago Blackhawks, 2 with the Nashville Predators. He's 29 years old, and if you look through his seasons, a .916 save percentage, a .908 save percentage, an .891 in his second year with Chicago, and in the first year with Chicago being a .909. This is a goaltender that has played quite a few games. You can see he played 37 games, 32, 19 and 24. He knows what it takes to be a backup. He knows what it takes to be the third string. When the Canucks do become healthy and have all 3 goaltenders within this organization, but bringing them in, as I said, for under $900,000 is exactly what the Canucks needed to do. Kevin Laknkinen knows what he's coming in for, and this is a variable contract. If he does come in, he doesn't perform, you get Thatcher Demko back, you still have Shelovs, you can bury him in the AHL, he might clear waivers, he might not, but it's not going to affect the cap, with it only being at $875,000. Now, when you do look within the Canucks goaltending, they have one of the deepest goaltendings in the league. I mean, you're looking at the projected cap, and the biggest thing with this is a few guys on IR, a couple guys sent down. They can make this under $900,000 work. Right now, they're projected with $190,000 in cap space. This is with Demko not on the IR. Dakota Joshua might spend some IR at the start of the season, and you have guys that might go on LTIR for the rest of the season. So the Canucks can make this work. It's not going to mess things up. They don't need to make another move to bring Laknkinen into this roster. They can send bodies down and make this work under the limit of $88 million. So the Canucks do have a lot of room to work with, and they go out and pick up their most desirable need in a goaltender. Now, when you do look at the goalies, they made a couple PTO signings. They have a few guys in the AHL, but it seems like they're content with running Thatcher Demko as a starting goaltender, Shelovs as the backup, and a guy like Laknkinen to come in, provide third string excellency like a guy like Casey DeSmith did last year. In my opinion, with just Demko and Shelovs, the Canucks have one of, if not the strongest duos in the NHL between the pipes. Adding Kevin Laknkinen to this just adds so much more insurance. There's not a lot of teams that have 3 elite goaltenders for under 600 or 6.5 million. There's not a lot of teams that have even one starting goaltender making under $6.5 million. So with the Canucks having 3 guys and a guy like Demko, Laknkinen, and Shelovs to be between the pipes to help them throughout the season, if one guy goes down, it's not going to be the end of the world. Having these 3 guys here is perfect. They have contracts that are perfect signings, $5,850,000, and then once again you have Laknkinen coming in at $875K. Patrik Allvin is working his magic, and I think this is just the start to an excellent season and an even better pickup. What are your guys' thoughts on this signing? Do you think Laknkinen comes in and provides something the Canucks truly need? Because I definitely think I do agree with this, as we don't know when Demko is going to return. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Leave a comment below, but we'll hop straight into the second topic, which is Kiefer Sherwood is an X factor. Now, Kiefer Sherwood is a guy that also played on Nashville last year. We've seen Laknkinen playing with Nashville, and we also see Kiefer Sherwood, who fans absolutely hated in the first round, coming in and showing a lot of promise during the preseason and training camp. We see a guy like Rick Tocchet coming out speaking on him. But before that, we see Sherwood himself say, I want to hunt. I want to get in the forecheck. I want to create time, space for my line mates. And ultimately, it's a possession game too. So I want the puck on our tape and to get it to the guys that can make plays. We value the puck. We value the possession. We value plays. And if we're dumping it into the forechecking, I want to get it back. This is awesome to see from a guy that's going to bolster this Canucks bottom six, probably playing on the fourth line. But having a guy that's committed to being fast, forechecking, hunting for the puck, keeping possession. This is what you need out of bottom six guys, and Sherwood is excellent at it. I mean, not only can he put up points, not only is he going to be hard to play against, he lays the body like a menace. I mean, when you look at Sherwood last year in 68 games with Nashville, 10 goals, 17 assists, and 27 points. 110 shots, 18 giveaways, 35 takeaways, plus 17 playing 12 minutes, 6 foot, he's 29 years old. And as I said, this is a guy that's going to go out, consistently lay the body for this team, a guy that's going to go in, hunt players. We watched him in the first round. This was a player that I hated. He felt like a thorn in the Canucks where we couldn't get past him, where he was just hounding people, hitting, possessing the puck. Now we have him on the team and it's even better. But we do see a guy like Rick Tocchet come out and speak on him as well. I thought some of the one-on-one drills, he made some nice moves with the puck, and that's the stuff I want to keep seeing. He's a high-energy, big-motor guy. Guys like that, they're all over the forecheck. Even the forecheck drills, always he's moving his feet. His efforts are high, said Rick Tocchet, and this was during training camp. And it seems like we're going to see a big season from Kiefer Sherwood, where he's going to come in, make his impact on this Canucks team, and hopefully move himself up throughout this lineup. As I said, this was a guy that played under or almost under 12 minutes, putting up 10 goals, 17 assists. I could see these numbers going up. Maybe he hops up to 15 goals. Maybe he hops up to 35 points. Having this production out of your bottom six, a guy that's not afraid to get into the dirty areas. Dakota Joshua felt like the guy that was really doing it last season, but having two guys that can do this makes it so much better for the Canucks. But what's your guys' thoughts on Kiefer Sherwood? What's your thoughts of all these additions? Kevin Laknkinen bringing in Sherwood, even a guy like Daniel Sprong. This is an exciting season for the Canucks, and it's just starting. We haven't even got into day one of the season yet. What are your guys' thoughts on everything? Go down and leave a comment on anything I talked about. And talking in the comments, we'll get in everyone's favorite topic, which is comment of the day. Comment of the day comes from the Blazers fan 22. LTI or Demko and bringing that Nashville goalie. This was actually perfect. You talked about this even before it happened, but yes, this was talking about bringing in Kevin Laknkinen to the Canucks, which we did see. We're not sure what's happening with Demko yet. Maybe he goes on LTIR. Maybe they don't want to place him on it to get some cap relief as well. We'll figure this out in the next few days, and I'm sure it's going to be quite an exciting few days. Well, what's your guys' thoughts on everything? You can leave a comment, and you can be like the Blazers fan today and be comment of the day. Shout out to the Blazers fan for leaving a comment. While you're down there, leave a like, subscribe, share this with your friends. We'll be back either today or tomorrow with another episode, so make sure to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss another episode. I've been your host, Mark. Bye, and take care.